Here in this parking garage, no, I'm just kidding. This is not an infomercial. What's up, guys? It's me, your favorite moving business coach and trainer and moving business mentor. Really, any business that is in service and sales, I could probably help you with just based on my experience. But it's your Moving Biz CEO, Sean John. If you have not subscribed to this channel, go ahead and hit subscribe, hit that thumbs up, and let's grow this channel. First of all, I want to say thank you to the 100 that have already subscribed. That is a huge accomplishment for me because initially when I started this channel, I thought maybe 10, 20, 25 people max out there would probably be interested in whatever I had to say. And I'm surprised that it went past that. And so I just want to say I really appreciate you. Thank you, guys. Also, to everyone who's leaving these well-constructed comments, thank you. Huge ups to you. And for everyone out there who's purchased the course, the Moving Success Masterclass course, and for those of you who have emailed me and wrote back saying thank you for putting the course together and thank you for the great content, it's helping my business. I really appreciate you guys for taking your time to click the link that's in the comments to go ahead and purchase the course. While it's very, very affordable, it's not going to cost you much money. It's very affordable. It's about 3 hours. It's going to change your business from here on out. You're never going to look at your business the same, right? You're never going to look at the same. It's not so much about, for me, making a lot of money. I know there's a lot of that on YouTube. That's not my thing. That's why the course is very, very affordable, right? And so go ahead, get it, invest in your company, change your company, because things have really slowed down in 2022, which means 2023 is going to be off the chain. It has to be, because the moving slowed down, and the numbers, the law of averages say those people will be moving in the next year, 2-3 years. So expect a massive amount of moving going on, starting as early as February. But if you have my course, you know that you're never not busy. You're never not moving, because I teach you 5 steps to build your business to success and always stay busy. Always have money coming in. Always have those tires rolling, right? Because if the wheels ain't turning, you ain't burning, right? And so that's important to remember. So for everyone who's purchased the course, thank you so much. I'm start bringing people on. But thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. So now we're going to talk about this real quick. I got things to do, but I like to stop in the middle of the day, because you see I'm in some casual attire today, and I'm not in my work clothes, because today's Friday. I like to take Fridays off from doing anything and just enjoy my day. The reason I do it is because I feel like you need at least one day a week to live and enjoy life. And like I teach you, if you build a business, for everyone that I mentor, if you build a business the right way, it does not need you to be there every day. So if you're in your business every day and it can't work without you, then congratulations, you've created a job for yourself, and you work for the worst boss possible, yourself. And you don't want to be in that situation, because you cannot multiply you, which means you cannot multiply your business. So you don't want to be in that situation. So don't end up like that. That's a hard life to live. Grow your business so that the business doesn't need you, and like a baby, it walks and talks on its own. That's what we need to do. But there's a lot of baby businesses out there. We want to grow you to toddler, to young adult, to teen, to adult, right? So we want to get you there, guys. So all right, so don't let this happen to you. These things happen in business, and they're really hard to recover from. So a lot of you guys are out there, you're making this one critical mistake, and it's going to cost you a lot of money. It's going to cost you a lot of business in the future if you do not fix it. And what's that mistake? Glad you asked. That mistake is this: you are letting your guys run your business. You're letting your crews run your business, dictate the customer experience, and you don't want that. You don't want, let me check the time, guys. Give me a second. Oh, I realize I changed some color. Okay, hold tight. Give me a second. I have to check the time, make sure I'm good. All right, I got a couple minutes. But you guys don't want to be in the position where you're not in control of the moves. So if your crews are out there and you're not out there, because I advise you, if I'm your mentor, I'm advising you straight up, hey, would you turn your baby, your newborn baby, over to strangers? No. All right, so your business is a newborn baby. We're not about to turn out newborn baby business over to strangers, right? But I like these guys, they've done good. That's fine. This is business, it's not personal. If you guys want to play cards or hit the bar after, that's personal. But business is business. So business doesn't, I'm gonna let you in on a huge secret. Business does not run on your emotions. Don't tie your emotions to the way your business operates, because you won't be successful. Emotions go up and down, they pull, they tug. You'll look at a guy and go, man, he's been coming consistently like 3 months in a row. This guy's always looking for work. This guy's always on time. He's dressed professionally. And then you what you do? Human nature, you start relaxing. And you're like, all right, I'm going to go get my hair cut. Or I'm going to go take this hot chick out or this hot guy out, right? I'm going to go meet with them and we're going to have lunch in the middle of the day or whatever, right? And you might be, and if you live in Dallas like me, you might be like, hey, you know what? I'm going to meet up with some friends or meet up with the side chick. We're going to go down to Austin, hang out for a couple hours, and Austin shoot back tonight, right? And that's how you might be thinking, right? Because you're like, hey, man, these guys are rolling good. I trust them. Listen to me. That's a bad word to use in business. You don't want to trust anybody, not in the sense that you're always defensive or you think they're going to do bad things. No, because trust is an emotion. And remember, I told you to detach yourself emotionally from your business. Everything's got to be logical, not emotional. Logical, not emotional, right? So business is based off of business principles, fundamentals, foundational things that govern a business. So it's not about how you feel, right? So you may come out and feel like, well, today I don't feel like, working. I don't feel like going to this customer's house. Well, again, it's not about how you feel. You made an agreement with the customer. Now you have an obligation to go out and fulfill the agreement, right? Doesn't matter how you feel. Business is business. So you may send a guy out there and be like, yo, I trust this guy. He's been performing at a high level. I'm going to let him go handle a couple jobs. Next thing you know, your customer call back, because this happened to me. Your customer call back and says, hey, can you have the guys to check the truck? I'm missing a bag. Okay. So I did that. I'm like, hey, so I'm asking the customer, I'm like, hey, listen, just in case, because I try to always have my team's back, and I try to always de-escalate. Remember, as a business owner, you're always on the de-escalation side, right? And here's a huge trick. When I call customers, or when I used to, or when we call customers now, like my customer service solutions rep, when she gets on the phone, and we've done something wrong or messed something up, she never goes, we never do this. Now you don't have to do what I do. It's just what I do, because I believe that if you tell people something, who they are who you tell them, right? They'll become that. So if I'm reading your palm, right, and I say, and this is total BS, but I might say, hey man, based on your readings, I can tell you're a really nice person. And so what I'm gonna do is trigger in your mind to all the times that you were nice, and you'll agree. But if I say, man, sometimes you can be a jerk when people push you too far, then you're not gonna think about the really nice times. Your mind's gonna go and conjure up and pull up all the files where people push you too far and you became a jerk, right? And so you're going to agree with that, because you are whatever I told you. Whatever I tell you, you are. That's what you are. So we don't want to get on the phone and say, hey, man, I'm sorry for your frustration. I'm sorry that you're upset. You never want to say that. You want to get on, accept responsibility, get it off of them, and say, all right, let's go ahead and get this solution. Let's go ahead and get this worked out, because the customers don't care, right? They just want a solution. And sometimes if you get on there and you're like, ma'am, I'm so sorry for your frustration. I know you're mad. I know you're angry. I would be too. Never do that, because now they may not have been as upset, but you're teaching them to be upset now. You're telling them, you're instructing them to be upset. You're giving them directions to be upset with you. So we never say that. Just get on the line and say, hey, listen, so sorry about what happened. Listen, let's go ahead and work through this and get this resolved as quickly as possible, right? In your best interest. Something like that, right? And that usually works fine. But I let control of my company go. Customer call back. These guys ended up going out and stealing an iPad, right? This was years ago. Stole an iPad. Like when I first started. So, and this is one of the worst things that can happen, because there's a lot of things that customers will read through on reviews that they can overcome. You're late, a guy was smoking, took a long break. Well, they can overcome that, right? But it's hard for a customer to look at and it says, this person stole out of our house. Now it's really hard for me to hire you. I'm not going to hire you because you might steal, whether it's true or not. And so we didn't want that. And so I had to work through all of this. I ended up having to, because this was in the beginning, I was just learning. I ended up giving her like half her money back I ended up, we recovered that iPad. I had to fire the guy, and then I gave her money, half of her money back, just to smooth it over. She didn't leave a negative review. That helped us, because I think half her money was like $250. If I would have kept that $250 and added it to my business revenue, she could have left a 0-star review saying we steal. Now that would have cost me business for years. I would have had to change my business name to get away from that. So that's what I'm telling you guys. That's what happened to me. That's a rough example. I don't want you to go down that lane. So listen to Sean John, your business mentor. Or if you want me to be your business mentor, reach out to me on here. Click the comment. Look in the comments. Click the link. Get the Moving Success Masterclass ASAP. Get that thing right now. Spend the weekend learning. Wake up Monday morning and smash your goddamn business the way you're supposed to. And the way I did it, the way all of my students are doing it, you have to do the same thing. Take that approach and smash that business, right? And make it pregnant. Make more businesses in the next 5 years, more offices. That's how you get paid. And but don't let that happen to you guys. So that's a tough example, but I don't want it to happen to you. So I'm giving you this in advance. Never turn your business over to your crew. As long as you are able to. Be on every job, pop up on every job. Never let a job go down without you popping up, or someone who represents superiority in your business popping up. Never let it go without you. I got to go, guys. I'll talk to you soon. See you in the next video. Hit that link in the comments. Get the masterclass right now. Go.